I've made personally $400 million from one decision I made from this. I have a 6-step process and I call it OOCEMR. I developed this way back then when I had a small business. I thought I should start with decision making, not by all the emotion that I may have of either anxiety or fear or excitement or passion. Either one can lead you astray. It's like, what do I want? What's the outcome? That's the first O. But start not with what you're afraid of, start with what you want. And then I also say, don't ever do this in your head because you can't manage it all in your head. So you write down the outcomes and then you put them in order. And then you put the why. So now when you're crystal clear what you want and the order you want it in, and that's critical. What's number one? You gotta be rigorous. Now you can make decisions by going into second O, what are your options? Now you may not like them all, but you shouldn't lie to yourself and say this is the only option. That'll stress you out. So I write out all the options. Then I go to OOC is consequences, which is what you're doing the decisions for. What's the upside and the downside of each of these decisions to the best of my knowledge? The upside could be this and this, the downside could be that and that. Now you know what exactly you want, you know what your options are, and you know upsides and downsides of each. So now we're gonna go into the last 3 stages. I'm gonna evaluate, mitigate, and resolve. E, evaluate. Now I'm gonna evaluate what's the probability of those consequences. Because you might have something that's like, oh my God, if this happens, it's the worst thing on earth, but the probability is next to 0, and you're all stressed out. Unless you evaluate probability, you're wasting your time. You might have some go, oh my God, if this works out, it's gonna be the greatest thing in the history of the world, but the likelihood of happening is 0. You can't